Hi, this is Amie here from Motif Music Studios, and today I'm actually not here to play the piano, but I'm here to tell you about something special coming up this week, the third week of November, for Canadian musicians. So, since 1960, there's been an organization, the CFMTA, that their sole vision was to introduce the importance of Canadian cultural music, to support Canadian composers, and to introduce contemporary Canadian music to young performers and young musicians. So I love that I was introduced to Canada Music Week through my teacher, Cindy Taylor. So thank you, Cindy, if you're listening. And I love that as I grow as a musician and as a teacher, it becomes more important to me to research more about composers that are making a difference here in Canada. And of course, if you live elsewhere, I love that you're listening in too, and you can listen in about music that's written by Canadian composers. And of course, we love our composers from all over the world, but today we get to chat about Canadian music. So another thing that was on my heart this year, especially with just so much more awareness, is that I wanted to find just one composer to feature, and I wanted it to be a composer that I hadn't had the honor to play their music before. So I was searching for a composer that was Canadian and doing great things in the world of music. And I came across the composer Beverly Mciver. So I'll read you a little bit about Beverly. And it just so happens that this suite of piano solos was inspired by the Floral Emblems of the 10 provinces and 3 territories in Canada. It was a project that was funded by the Digital Originals Initiative of the Canada Council in 2020. So this is a new collection. Each piece was formed because of Beverly's love of plants and the outdoors, her personal history, and memories shared by close friends. And this set of piano pieces is called the Canadian Floral Emblems. And what I also loved is that Beverly, she's from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. She's a pianist, a composer, and a teacher. Her compositions, it says on her biography that her compositions explore themes of connection to the land, identity, and the recovery of Indigenous knowledge. She has written for instrumental ensembles, vocalists, choirs, and solo piano, and I am so honored to be playing some of my favorites from this collection this week. So you can stay tuned. They each explore a floral emblem, and we're going to start with one called Lady Slipper that represents Prince Edward Island. I've always loved Prince Edward Island, so I'm excited to share this with you. And I wanted to thank Beverly for just informing me about her music. And I reached out and said, I really want to feature an Indigenous composer this year. And I felt like I did not know enough about the Indigenous composers in our country. And I was saddened by that, actually, to be honest. And so this collection's been a huge gift to me personally. I've played through them, and each of them are just so beautiful. I hope you'll be able to play them too and listen to them. So stay tuned all week as I release different pieces played from this beautiful collection. So thanks for listening in. Stay tuned this week, and we'll start with the piece Lady Slipper from this beautiful collection. And Beverly can be found, her website is beverlymciver.com. She's also on Facebook and Instagram at bev.piano, and she can be reached by email, and I'll be linking all that in the videos to come. So thanks for listening. I hope you're really excited to study Canadian music this week and listen to more music by wonderful Canadian composers. I'd love to hear in the comments, do you have composers that are Canadian that you love their music as well? I hope this will be a great week of awareness for the wonderful composers that we work with, but I especially want to honor the work that Beverly's doing, and I'd love it if you check out her website. This collection is well worth all the money you can afford. It's actually by donation, which I thought was really, really beautiful, that it honors different amounts that people are able to pay. and I just want to bring attention to that beautiful work. So thanks for listening in.